Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlett Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Rutgers offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. What a cut. Now he's loose. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. He might want another play. They want to run this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. To the air on second down. On the move, he fires. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Benjamin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Scarlet Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Applewhite. Quarterback adapted. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Touch pass on the jet sweep. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Sheffield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Scarlett Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Weber. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. On the run, it's Raymond. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Noles will hustle to the line.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Fires to the tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll start this drive from the 42. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Scarlett Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. He wants to throw it again. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The running back gets his hands on it, but he's not able to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Pittman. Jumped on top of the pile. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Noles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Applewhite. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Got it in the middle, it's Blackwell. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The run from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Weber. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go hurry up here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snagged in the middle, it's White. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Gonna look downfield again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's White. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's White. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It's a seam wide open. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like, and through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game for the second half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. This drive will open from the 15. Hold and fired complete. Oh, a lot of space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The sure hands. It's Webster. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Noles will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. On the run, it's Raymond. Can't get him to the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Caught behind the line. It's Duff. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Strong. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Caught near the sticks. It's Duff. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The screen, and watch out. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Offense lining up quickly.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The screen, he's got wheels. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Got it in the middle, it's Blackwell. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Back to pass on second down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw on third. Moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the move.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Seminoles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. Third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Scarlett Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game, that's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hauls it in. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. With the catch, it's McCoy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Noles in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Uncorks one. He makes the catch. Wide open.
receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. That's caught at Sheffield. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Strong. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Strong. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Gets the back moving. Quarterback keeps it. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding open areas. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. He'll take it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Back to pass, it's Schultz. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes, but